Well, his wife's speech just made Charlie Kirk's message that much more powerful. And the fact that this even happened, that he was assassinated, it woke a whole lot of people up to what's really going on in people's minds. And the fact that there's people out there that truly believe that words is violence, so they return physical violence instead of talking it out cordially, having a calm, maybe even heated discussion, but where people can respect each other on both sides and move forward amicably. But so you saw Erica Kirk's message to the nation. And I remember when she said that if there's not a chapter, a turning point chapter in your area, open one. And they're getting so many that it's like an avalanche of them. So whatever that man was attempting to do by assassinating Charlie, he only made him that more powerful. And people are truly on high alert for this stuff now. And see, that's where that words is or violence is a slippery slope. I'm a little bit concerned about there possibly being a slippery slope with the people call it the woke right, with people being canceled because of certain things. I'm not sure exactly what to think. And two wrongs don't make a right. However, they have been canceling people forever, getting people to lose their jobs, sponsorships, and all types of things. And then all of a sudden, when it happens to somebody that's on the left, all of a sudden now it's a problem. And like I said, there's a difference between freedom of speech and freedom from consequences. You can literally say anything you want over here. However, we do have laws against certain things such as terroristic threats. Like you can say it, but the whole freedom of speech thing was meant to protect us politically so that we could speak without disappearing or being unalived just for sharing an opinion or discourse and discussion on politics. So, Turning Point USA chapter requests skyrocket following Erica Kirk speech. Requests to join Turning Point USA chapters at high schools and universities across the United States skyrocketed following Erica Kirk's speech after the assassination of her husband, Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk. In less than 24 hours after Erica Kirk captivated the world with an address following her husband's death in which she stated, "The movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let it happen." Turning Point USA received 18,000 new chapter requests from across the nation. Quote, "No one will ever forget my husband's name, and I will make sure of it." I tell you this, with everything happening, no one's going to ever forget him. Erica Kirk continued, "It will become stronger, bolder, louder, and greater than ever. My husband's mission will not end, not even for a moment." I saw a video of Martin Luther King's, daughter or niece, was speaking, and she had really good things to say about Charlie Kirk. I'll make Turning Point USA the biggest thing that this nation has ever seen. She later added, "I love you, baby. Rest in the arms of our Lord." Martin Luther King's relative that spoke earlier, she had nothing but nice things to say, peace and love. How about that? And I was watching, I forgot his name, but he's another black conservative that I've seen online. And he he was shooting down everything AOC had to say about Charlie Kirk. She lied on him about like 3 or 4 things in a row. And he had the receipts right there. Right there. That's not what he said. This is what he said. Boom. See? Listen. That's why you have to do your own digging. Because if you don't, you'll just believe anything. On Saturday, Minnesota State Rep. Elliot Engen shared on X a text he received from Turning Point USA staffer, which read, "We have 18,000 new chapter requests since Erica spoke. We had 9,000 college chapters and 1,100 high school chapters prior to this. This is a turning point." Wow. Wow. In her address to the world following the Turning Point USA founder's assassination, Erica Kirk also declared, "You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife." That one gave me chills when she said something about the screams of this widow will echo like a battle cry or something like that. I was like, whoa. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry. Turning Point USA spokesman Andrew Colvett told Breitbart News, the quote, "The evil that committed this atrocious act, the evil that gloated and sneered after it happened, had no idea what they've unleashed across the country and the world." Quote, "God had his hand on Charlie and on Turning Point USA and hasn't removed it. He's just added millions more." On Sunday, Colvett offered an update, writing, "The organization has received over 32,000 inquiries in the last 48 hours. 2 days. 32,000 people. Because it takes one person to put in that request. Wow. Mobilized that many people. Wow, man. That is wild. Y'all can read the rest of the article at Breitbart. I'll link it below. Copy and paste it right now. Wow. Wow. You see that? I can't believe he thought that was the right thing to do. That he really thought that was going to make a difference. And it totally failed. And the messed up part is that a father is now not with his children. A husband is now not with his wife. A son is now not with his parents. Or, a brother is not with his siblings. All this meaningless death. It happens all the time to different people. People much less known, but just as important to other people in their lives. People need to wake up, man. Talk to y'all later.